Hey everybody, this is Pete from Pete on the AT. This is day 148 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. It's Tuesday the 20th. We're just getting ready to hit the trail. You can see a guy named Now just left, and he's what did he say? River on the trail. It rained like crazy last night. We were in a shelter. We had some mice in this box. I'll show you. And that's where the register is. And I opened up the lid, and there were like 12 little beady eyes looking out at me. So we put some tinfoil on there and taped it up and kept them in place. But of course the tape will fall off, and they'll get out sometime today. But it rained like crazy, and we thought the roof was going to leak in this one spot, but it didn't, thank goodness. But we were jam-packed in here. Got about a 13.5-mile day to a campsite, and we're just going to get after it today, and hope that our feet stay dry and we don't slip and slide. All right, we will see you down the trail. Hey, good morning everybody. Also wanted to do a little dedication. I had a viewer ask me for a dedication, and I don't know who it is. It's AMWS was the person's initials, and they're getting ready to retire, 63-year-old, and asked for a rosary dedication today, and be happy, just super happy to do it. And retirement can be kind of a scary thing. I mean, it kind of was for me, and even though I've got a pretty decent plan in retirement, it still, psychologically can be something that is fearful. You work, you have a work-a-day world for, generally 30 plus years, and now you're not going to have that. And, the safety net of a paycheck every week, fixed income, all of those things can be a little scary. Even though people think, hey, retirement is going to be wonderful. Well, yeah, it generally is, but it still can be give people anxiety. So today's dedication and rosary is going to be dedicated to AMWS, and so I'll just be praying that retirement gets off to a good start for you, and that you enjoy it as much as I am. All right, take care. Give folks a little idea of what this part of the trail looks like. Just moss covered and pine trees and boulders. You've got the rocks and roots and mud, which you hear a lot about just because it's here a lot. It was cold this morning. We all had our rain jackets and ponchos on, and the wind was blowing pretty hard. But then we got kind of in the denser woods, and the wind is still blowing, but it's blowing up high, not getting to us too much. And then of course you start getting warm because you're going uphill or steep downhill or whatever. Just wanted to give you an idea of what trail looks like. Hey, we got views. Sometimes we got mountain views, sometimes we got waterfall views, but this is a beautiful waterfall view, and just had to take advantage of getting off the trail a little bit to get a picture of it. And it comes down right through here and goes into a cascading river that we just crossed. But thankfully there was a very convenient log that we were able to get on and then hop rock across without getting our feet wet. Well, this is the trail, and it's just going to be, it's hard to tell how steep it is unless you have somebody climbing up it. But it's pretty steep and rocky. But that's all right. We're going to make it through, and I'll just get Pal up there just to give you a little perspective on how it works. The CCC did a lot of work on this trail. Probably had a lot to do with all those stone fences that we've seen over the last 2,000 miles.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. 1987. Hello. About 10 miles into the hike today, and we just went up, I think, Spalding Mountain, and I think we've got one or two more like smaller peaks to go up, but I was going downhill, so I thought I would just give you a bit of an update. It's been in the low 50s, and wind's been blowing, and it's been raining off and on today, but with the wind, it's given us a little bit of a wind chill. So sometimes we put on our ponchos or our rain gear, then we take them off. We put them on, take them off. But we're just, it's just kind of a, but from what I gather is kind of a normal day in Maine. So we're just gonna keep on going. There's a tent site that we planned on going to, but we've heard from different people that a lot of other people are going to be there too, and sometimes there's limited tent sites, so we might continue to go to that tent site and hope that there's enough places for us to pitch our tents, or we might stop a little early if there's tent sites along this it's a logging road, and sometimes people like to camp out along this logging road. It's no longer used, but it's flat. So we'll see. Just hope the rain kind of stops and the sun comes up, because every time we come to a viewpoint, all we see is clouds. So there really haven't been too many view opportunities to videotape. All right, well, we'll see how things go for the rest of the day. Wow, this is one of Maine's famous viewpoints, and I think this is a view of a snowman in a blizzard. This is it. All right, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Say hi. Okay, here's another big milestone. It's 2,000 miles on my Appalachian Trail through hike, and just pretty excited about that. Got 197 more to go. Okay, we've been hearing this this kind of cascading fall here for a while. It's really pretty, and some wonderful people got us aboard. Looks a little slippery, but that's going to be the only way we can make it across, unless we get up into about over our knees, probably. Anyway, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Right above your head, knucklehead. That's my foot. Oh, getting close. Ah, I got the prize. That's the closest encounter we've had with the chipmunk on the trail so far. That was pretty cute. I threw some stuff out for him earlier, and he just kept on getting closer and closer, and he just couldn't resist. That was one of those honey that honey stinger thing in it, and so he's definitely enjoying that. Everybody, closing up day 148 in my tent, obviously. It was a 13.5 mile day. It was pretty good. It rained most of the day. Obviously no views, as you saw. The last mile and a half was pretty ridiculous. Very, very steep descent, very rocky, very technical, but we made it. Had a neat river crossing, and let's see, we set up camp on an abandoned logging road for a couple reasons. Number one, there was another campsite, a designated campsite, but there might not have been any spots for us, so we decided to stay on the road. The road was flat, it was clear. Sometimes if you're in the woods, then you get a lot of tree rain all day or all night. It is raining now. There was a 50% chance of rain, and it's raining now. But I don't think it's gonna rain all night, and it's not raining very hard. So that's what we're gonna do. Everything's pretty much wet and damp, but the good news is we only have, I think, an 8.5 mile day tomorrow, and then we get to a hostel, and then we get dry. We get clean, we get dry, and the next day we're taking a 0. So all good stuff. So we'll see you in the morning. Hope you had a good day, and talk to you later.